it's Ashley with Pugs and Pearls, and today is going to be my weekly makeup basket, which I'm super excited about. You guys know that I have been doing this series for a while on my channel now, and I have kind of missed the past, I want to say like month and a half. I've done my monthly favorites, but I've kind of been missing my weekly makeup basket, so I'm excited to be doing it tonight for you guys. It's just been a crazy, like I said, month and a half, and I'm really excited to hopefully get back onto this weekly makeup basket series. And for those of you that have never seen a weekly makeup basket video, it's basically just a collection of the products I used this week, and I give you like mini reviews or just thoughts. You know, some are good, some are not so good, some are middle of the road, and I just kind of tell you how they're working out for me. In addition to that, I wanted to go ahead and start out with the first favorite that I recently hauled, and I have been using this very consistently. This is my little makeup caddy, and it's got a little handle and it's got like little spots for different types of makeup, and it's called the Beano. I think it's the Beano Jewelry Caddy, and I got it at Target. I also saw it at Marshall's the other day, and I will link it below where you can find it, but I love it. It's just such a great way for me to put my kind of most important makeup in, so I can get through it very quickly, and it's nice and it's organized, so I've been loving that. And then normally I like to talk about nail polish first before we get too into the weekly makeup basket series. But this first one I want to talk about, this is what I've been wearing this week. This is called I'm Down for Anything, and this is from the recent Alice in Wonderland, or Alice Through the Looking Glass collection from OPI. I'm actually wearing it today so you can see how it wears on the nails. I really like the color. I find it to be this really cute pink lavender, very light, almost nude shade, and it's not the best formula, but it's not the worst. It just takes some patience when applying. When you're doing the layers don't kind of like automatically even out, so you just have to be careful with application. But once you put a top coat on, it actually looks really pretty. So I'm really happy with this polish, and that's the one that I have been wearing this week. If you missed my review on the Alice Through the Looking Glass nail polish collection, I will link that here. I just put that one up as well. Okay guys, and then this past weekend I went to the beach, and I was using some products that I hadn't used in a while. First off was this IT Cosmetics, this is Your Skin But Better CC Plus cream. This is supposed to be a full coverage foundation, and it's also supposed to have a 50+ SPF, which that's what I was really concerned about, and this is in the shade Light. I originally bought this product I want to say a long time ago, and I didn't really care for it. I felt like it was kind of thick, and it definitely just wasn't something that I was going to go to every day. And I have to say, for the beach though, I do think this is really good for covering up, but also providing you some really good SPF. In fact, I think I should have put more on, because I still feel like I got slightly burned, but not bad or anything at all like that. So I'm going to kind of reserve this for, and this is the mini by the way, I got this at Ulta. I'm going to reserve this for whenever I am going to the beach. This is like a perfect mini size just to take care of my face for that day. I didn't do anything else, I just wanted some SPF. So 50 is a pretty strong one, and I really did enjoy that it covered, I wouldn't say it was full coverage, but it did cover to me about a medium coverage and provided me some sunscreen. So I thought that was really nice. Next up, since I was going to the beach, I wanted to be a little bit tanner without looking too pasty when I walked onto the beach, and I wanted to try out this new Tarte product that I got from a sample size from one of my Sephora hauls. This is the Tarte Brazilians Plus Self Tanner, and to be honest guys, the packaging of this is just absolutely so cute. It's adorable, and when I started using it, at first I wasn't really sure if it was working, and I kind of wanted to show you. It is like super dark. It looks almost black, and when you start to you know, massage it in, it looks like really dark brown. So I was really worried when I put this on that this was not going to be like a really good tanner. But it takes a little while to develop. You will get a little bit of color when you put it on, but honestly it does take a couple hours to develop on your skin. I'm wearing it now on my legs, and I really like it. It gives just a nice light glow. It's not too dark for my skin, but you can definitely tell there is some tan on, which is really nice and what I wanted, nothing too crazy. And then of course, after I went to the beach, I got burned. I didn't put enough sunscreen on, and so when I came home, I went to one of my go-tos. This is just an awesome product. This is the Hawaiian Tropic Silk Hydration After Sun Ultra Hydrating Lotion and Soothing Aloe Gel. So when you look at this closely, you can see that there is aloe in there, and then there's like lotion ribbons, and they're kind of just mixed together. So this has got a beautiful papaya coconut scent to it. It's a wonderful tropical scent. It's very nice and moisturizing and hydrating. So it's very soothing to any burned skin that you get over the summer. It just feels really nice and it just sinks right in. So I am a big fan of this, and I put this all over my body when I got home from the beach. Okay guys, so let's start to talk some products for the face. You guys know that I had used the Tarte primer spray. I think it's the Marine Boosting Mist, and I ran out of it because I used it all. So I was trying to look for like some cheaper options for sprays, and I had this in my collection. I just hadn't pulled it out. This is the e.l.f. Makeup Mist and Set with aloe, green tea, cucumber, and vitamins A, C, and E, which really, I was like, wow, why am I not putting this on my face? So I pulled this out, and I have been using it kind of like as a first spray before I go in with my moisturizer, before I go in with my primer. And it's not bad. I will say though, you get a ton of product that comes out of the nozzle. I don't know if you'll be able to see, but it's a lot. So you really have to kind of put it away from your face before you spray it. You don't want to spray it too close because you will douse your face. But so far I like it. I just like how it feels. I like the fresh cleanness feel that it gives to my face when I spray it on before I do my makeup. You see Dutchie in the background? And then next up, I've been continuing to use this e.l.f. Daily Hydration Moisturizer. It's just a nice gel-based kind of like white cream. It goes on and it sinks into the skin very nicely. It's been a great like drugstore alternative to my higher end gel moisturizers. So I'm going to continue to use this, and so far, like I said, I've really liked it, and I feel like it's just kind of been a staple in my makeup basket in the last few weeks. And then guys, for foundation, there will be no surprises here. You guys have known for like the last couple of months, this has been my go-to foundation. This is the Revlon Color Stay Combination Oily 200 Nude. And you guys know that like this is kind of an oldie but a goodie product. They recently kind of made the pump for it, and I'm, like I said, in the shade Nude. It's a long wearing, very full coverage foundation. You can build this up, and for me this has been like my work go-to every day during the week. So I've been really liking that, and I've just been very consistently using it. There's a couple of new foundations coming out that I really want to try, like the L'Oreal Pro Glow, just because it's summertime and I want kind of like a glowy look. And I also kind of want to go back to the compact foundation. I think it's also from L'Oreal, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, the Lumi Cushion. I really want to go back to this because this is kind of got that luminous glow, and I want to kind of start wearing those. But this has kind of been what I've been using lately. All right, let's go into some primer talk. So I've been using my MAC Prep and Prime. This has been, again, a sample size I got with my MAC order, and it's been just a really nice primer. It kind of feels moisturizing. It kind of seems like it's like a white milky substance. Also seems gel-like, so you guys know I like products like that. And I think I'm going to continue to use this until it's up. I've been really enjoying the product, and so far so good. Next up, two eye primers that I wanted to share with you guys. Most of you know that if you've watched this channel, my go-to eye primer is the MAC Paint Pot in the shade Painterly. It is just the longest wearing, longest good coverage eye primer, and it keeps those eyeshadows on all day without moving, without budging. So for me, when I ran out of it, I have a lot of eye primers in my collection, and I really do want to try to use the things that I have, and if I hate it, I need to just get rid of it. So I've been trying out a few ones just to kind of see how I feel. And the first one up is the Urban Decay Eye Primer Potion, or Eyeshadow Primer Potion. And it comes in this cute little vial. I want to say this is an outdated packaging though. I want to say like this is an older one. And it just has this nice little doe foot applicator. But as you see, like, it's very clear. There's no real coverage. It feels kind of greasy when it goes on, but it does dry to kind of like a clear. And this is in the shade, just to let you know, I think this is just a regular one. I don't remember what that one's called, but there's nothing special about it. You can't really see it. It just dries, and it's okay. I still think Painterly is better than that one. And then I've been using my Bare Minerals 5-in-1 BB Advanced Performance Cream Eyeshadow. Now this is another higher end eye-based primer, but I really like this one. This one came in like my Ipsy bag super long ago, and I love it. Comes in this tiny little doe foot. And when you put this one on, there's definitely some coverage so that you can kind of like really kind of clear up any kind of red or discoloration on your eyelid, and it does a great job priming. It doesn't feel greasy, it just feels creamy, and it just blends right out. So I've really been liking this one. I do think it's higher end, but I still am planning to buy my Paint Pot and Painterly kind of when I get through some of these eye primers. So for brows, I did want to share with you guys that I got the other shade of the Essence Make Me Brow Eye Gel or Eyebrow Mascara, and this stuff is so cool. This is in the shade Brownie Brows. This is basically a dupe for the Benefit Give Me Brow, and that is a $24 product. These are $2.99. So now I have the first shade, which is the lighter one, and this is the 2 Brownie Brows. I wanted to just see how dark they would get because I'm kind of like in the middle when it comes to, you know, hair color. I'm not like the darkest, but I'm not the lightest. So this is what I'm wearing today, and I think what I like about these is I can go either way. I can go lighter or I can go darker. I think the lighter works for everyday eyebrow coverage, and then this definitely darkens up my eyebrows for like a more dramatic, like nighttime going out look. So still really like it. I love both shades. Really happy. Shh, stop growling. So guys, next up I want to talk about mascara. This is a sample size that I got in one of my recent bags, and Pearl's growling in the background, and there's Dutch. I don't know what she's growling at, but let me get her. Come here, baby. Come here. Ooh, Pearl, say hi. Say hi. What are we growling at? There's nothing there. You're scared. Okay. I'm gonna let her sit in my lap. Hopefully she'll calm down. So I was talking about this mascara. This is the Smashbox X-Rated Volumizer or Volumator, and I'm wearing it today, and I like it decently. I think it does a decent job of making them dark, giving them a little bit of volume, giving them a little bit of length. It's probably not my favorite in the world, but the formula is nice, and it has kind of an interesting wand, and it kind of just makes your eyelashes go like, I don't know, all different lengths, I guess. So it's kind of like in and out, makes it a little bit crazy. So as you can see, like they're not exactly the longest on the outside, they're just kind of like, I don't know, kind of like a up and down pattern. So it's okay, I like it, I'm going to continue to use it. So let's talk some blush and highlighters. These I recently got in a little kit, and I've never had Laura Geller products at all. And this is the Baked Bronzer in the shade Medium. It's called the Baked Bronzer in Brighten Medium, and then this is the blush in Brighten Tropic Hues. So these are actually really nice products. I really do like this baked kind of texture. It's really like nice and soft. It gives you a really nice pigment. There it is. And then this blush is the same, you know, just a really nice pigment. These are minis, by the way. These came in a mini kit together. So let me build that up a little bit. It's a beautiful kind of like, they have a little sheen to it, and they come off like almost like satin. I'm wearing them today as well. So they're just very pretty. The blush has a little bit of gold sheen in it, and I want to say so does the bronzer, but it's a very light bronzer. You can definitely build it up. So I've been kind of enjoying those because those sheeny kind of blush and bronzers give a nice glow for summertime. So I've been very happy with those as well. And then highlighter, this is again, I think been featured a couple of times on this channel. This is the Crown of My Canopy Wet n Wild Mega Glow Highlighter Powder. And you guys, this is just such a good product. If you can get your hands on it, I highly recommend it. It is so pretty, and it is so pigmented. I mean, this thing is like $3.99 at the drugstore. And I know a lot of them are hard to find, but keep looking at wetnwildbeauty.com because I'm hoping they will restock online, so you can get it online so you don't have to run around to all of the like Walgreens and CVS's to see if you can find this gorgeous highlighter slash blush topper. Okay guys, and then let's talk about the Becca Jaclyn Hill palette. And this thing, I just don't even know where to begin. There's been so much on the internet and on YouTube going around about this palette, and I just wanted to show you guys. I wanted to show you some swatches. These are the swatches, or these are the shadows. It's Chardonnay, Champagne Toast, Cordial, Cognac, and Bordeaux. And I actually really like mine. I'm wearing them today. And just to give you like a really brief kind of history on what was going on. So this is supposed to launch basically with all of her other products that came out with the Jaclyn Hill Becca collaboration. But the pre-launch or the early launch, I got this when it first when it first aired, I think on Sephora, and then, you know, they did kind of like a pre-launch, and then the real launch was going to happen, I guess, this week. Well, this got pulled before that second wave of launches. Apparently the eyeshadow formulas, 30% were okay, but about 70% of them were not okay. And one of the reasons they said that happened was because they didn't make these in their US factories. They exported this particular palette to China, and I guess they did not deliver on the quality that they were supposed to deliver on. So instead of selling bad palettes, they just decided to cancel this particular eyeshadow palette, and the face palette, if you got it, was fine. Those were made in the US and they were fine. There was nothing wrong with those. But I'm kind of confused on this. I kind of looked at some other Becca eyeshadow palettes like this, and I do think they have nicer quality. They were not as good as these, but mine were not bad, and I want to just show you the swatches just so that you can see for yourself and you can kind of make your own decision. But these two are the best shades. Actually, let me do this here. These two, to me, are my favorite. So this swatched super nicely. Those are the only two shimmer shades. The next ones are the matte shades, which are not the darkest, but they're not terrible. Like, I think you can tell. Now, the very darkest shade, this like purple one, this is not like, this one's definitely probably the worst shade in the bunch because it's just not that pigmented. You kind of have to build it up. But for me, I love these eyeshadows. Like, these are the perfect everyday neutral look that I can make. I don't think you can make a lot of different looks with this palette, but I love this particular look, which is going to be coming up in a Get Ready With Me soon. But I hate it that they pulled it. I hate that a lot of people were unhappy. Some people hated their palettes, and they did get refunds. And you can still get a refund if you got it and you hated it too. But I have to say, like, I am not hating it. I don't think they're the highest quality Becca makes, but they aren't bad. And you can build them up. They're blendable, and I'm just really, I don't know, I feel bad for the whole thing because I just wish it would have went according to plan, because I do think it was a really great, I think it was a great collaboration. And apparently in this eyeshadow quad, just so that you know, or not quad, this Champagne Toast, this shade was the only shade that Jaclyn actually had her hand in. So the rest were actually done, you know, solely by Becca. But that's the story with that. And like I said, I'm not sad I bought it. I'm not going to return it. I'm going to keep using it because I really do like it. So guys, next up, the last stuff, we're going to talk about lippies. And I have a lot to kind of share with you guys because I've been really into different lips this week. A few things that I think I recently shared. One, I did a little Get Ready With Me using this lip shade. This is the Tarte Lip Paint. This is the mini size in the shade TBT. And I've just really liked it for work. It's a very brown pink nude. And it has a decent kind of lasting power. It will not stay all day. It kind of breaks down after you eat, but I really like the shade. It's very creamy. It's kind of like a moussey texture, and of course it does dry down matte. And then the Kitty Cat Matte. This is from the CoverGirl Katy Perry collection. This is called Kitty Purry. This is in the shade Kitty Purry, which is really cute to me. And I've really been loving this kind of like pink purple shade. It is just kind of creamy. It goes onto the lips really nice. You can kind of like build it up, and it will stay on a good amount, a couple of hours. I would say up until lunch this will wear really nicely for me. And then the other one I got was the Kate Rimmel. I recently hauled this one too. This is in the shade 45. This is in the pink packaging. I got this one at Walmart. This is just, again, a very nudie neutral color, and I've been topping this with a lot of different glosses, perfect for like the work day. And then one gloss that I got as a recent sample is this Lorac lip gloss in the shade Goddess. And you guys know, like, I love purple pink. That's just like my ultimate shade. So let me show you this one. Oh, just so pretty. So I've been topping a lot of the lipsticks with this, and this is just a really nice gloss. It smells so nice. It smells like vanilla cupcakes, but I really like that shade. So guys, that is the end of my weekly makeup basket for this week. Let me know if you have any questions about the products. I love to talk about them, so ask me below. What have you been loving? Have you liked anything that's new coming out, or what was your deal with this Jaclyn Becca Hill eyeshadow palette. Did you get it? Did you not? Was yours bad? Was it better? Was it okay? So guys, thanks so much for watching. Pearl is gonna say goodbye as well. Bye! See you guys later.